Hey everyone, Moto RZS here. Today we're looking at some crazy motorcycle crashes, so make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and let's dive right in. Flying down this country road at over 135 kilometers per hour, the rider was pushing way past his comfort zone. Cruising down this empty straightaway at night, everything seemed fine until a sudden loss of traction caught the rider off guard.
While navigating this scenic mountain pass on a clear day, this rider caught a terrifying front row seat to an oncoming disaster.
Pinning the throttle down this empty straightaway, everything felt perfectly stable until the front tire lost its footprint. While navigating this busy multi-lane freeway, this sport bike rider was maintaining his lane and speed perfectly. While crossing this crowded junction, this rider was maintaining his path before a sudden hazard cut him off. A severe blind spot sideswipe and lane violation. The driver of the black sedan merged left without using a turn signal or checking their mirrors, chopping directly into the rider's path. Pushing a tight hairpin corner too low on gravel-strewn mountain roads can wash out your front end in a split second.
Fucking hell!
Severe target fixation and a classic corner overshoot. The lead rider entered the right-hand turn too wide, panicked, and failed to push the inside handlebar. Blinding sun glare can instantly turn a simple left turn into a devastating head-on intersection collision. While cruising down this quiet suburban intersection, this rider was maintaining his lane and had full right of way. A catastrophic high-speed closure crash. The riders were traveling so fast they couldn't process a slowing car in their lane. Both bikes slammed straight into the back of the vehicle, instantly rupturing the fuel tanks and triggering a massive. A careless left-turning driver can completely cut you off and turn a smooth city cruise into extreme speed mismatch for an exit ramp. The rider entered the sharp right-hander too hot, panicked, and suffered a severe low-side washout. The bike slid out, throwing up a massive cloud of dust as it tumbled into the construction zone.
Oh no!
A severe target fixation trap. As the bike drifted toward the wall, the rider panicked, locked his gaze on the concrete, and failed to lean. The front tire clipped the barrier, flipping the motorcycle and throwing him hard onto the asphalt. You entirely defenseless against pulling out traffic. While flying down the open freeway, this gearless rider took a massive risk by pulling up the front end right in front of a dense line of bikes. While tearing through this winding canyon road at around 80 kilometers per hour, this rider was doing fine until he misjudged his entry line. Cruising smoothly at 46 miles per hour, this rider had no warning before a sudden, devastating hazard blocked the road. While cruising down this beautiful winding road, this rider misjudged his speed and panicked as the corner tightened. While tearing down this winding backcountry road, the lead rider felt confident until the upcoming curve tightened up. The silver hatchback pulled out without checking their blind spot, leaving the rider with zero space to swerve or brake. After clipping the car's front end, the motorcycle was launched onto the sidewalk, where the rider made an insane recovery, riding through the grass, dodging trees and light poles. While navigating heavy traffic during a downpour, this rider washed out on the wet asphalt, sliding straight into the path of danger. A shocking red light violation and a hit and run right in front of the police. The maroon Kia Optima blindly turned left against the light, causing a brutal T-bone collision that sent the rider flying over the hood, shattering the windshield. But the real madness happened after. Cruising at around 30 miles per hour in city traffic, this rider failed to maintain a proper safety buffer zone.
Shit.
High-speed understeer combined with target fixation. Instead of forcing the bike to lean deeper, the rider panicked, stared directly at the shoulder, and rode straight into the glass. The soft terrain flipped the machine instantly, blowing the rider hard onto the turf.
Shit.
The rider ahead leaned deep into the apex, testing the maximum grip of his tires. Severe mud washout. To create a safety gap, the rider pushed too far onto the unpaved left edge. Low speed, the front tire instantly tucked in the wet clay, dropping the heavy bike. A classic track day low side. When you exceed the physical traction limits of your tires, the wheels give out under the heavy lean. Fortunately, track runoff areas are designed for safety, allowing both bike and rider to slide out without hitting hard obstacles. Cruising down this scenic, winding road, the heavy sun glare blinded the rider, destroying his perspective of the upcoming left-hand turn. Riding alongside a massive group of bikes and quads, this rider pulled up the front end of his sport bike to show off to the crowd.
Hey, get this bike up! Get this fucking bike up!
Cruising down this empty highway route, this rider positioned the bike tight against the shoulder marking, completely blind to the hazard.
Hey, I'm holding on to the way that I'm stronger now.
Instead of turning, the car went straight with the blinker still running, completely blindsiding the oncoming motorcycle. The rider, expecting a clear path, collided with the vehicle's side and went down hard.
I'm okay. Oh, fuck.
As this rider entered the highway split, he hit an unexpected frozen patch, completely erasing his tire traction. Riding down this multi-lane street, this motorcyclist was tracking ahead until a sedan suddenly emerged directly into his lane. Leaning hard into this high-speed sweeping turn, the rider lost front-end traction right at the critical moment. Following tight through this canyon pass, the rider ahead carried way too much momentum into a sharp left-hander. Rider was keeping a steady pace until an oncoming SUV decided to completely ignore his right-of-way. Severe target fixation and failure to avoid a fixed obstacle. As the road curved, the rider clipped the orange construction barrels, triggering a violent crash that scattered barricades across the lane. Fortunately, the group quickly stopped to shield the scene.
You alright?
No.
Excess speed or gravel in the corner caused an instant slide. The real danger here was that the motorcycle landed directly on top of the rider's foot. Thanks to the camera rider's quick response, the bike was lifted immediately, preventing further injury.
Sì, piano. Sì, non si è rotto niente. La moto è l'ultima dei problemi, mettiti seduto un attimo. Siamo in panoramica.
Severe intersection failure to yield. When the truck fled the scene, the driver in the red Corvette dropped the clutch and went full vigilante to track him down. Police later tracked down the truck and issued a citation for an improper turn.
Man, you just made me crash.
How did I make you crash? I fucking turned.
I got a camera, park right here till the cops come.
A catastrophic high-speed washout. The chassis scraped the pavement, throwing sparks that instantly ignited the leaking fuel tank. While the motorcycle spun out in flames, the rider endured a brutal, lengthy slide down the tarmac. Following tight through this mountain pass, The rider ahead leaned into the curve, completely blind to the debris scattered across the lane.
Fermaci un attimo. Fermaci un attimo però.
Following tight behind his buddy on this open country road, the rider carried a bit too much momentum, missing his turning point completely.
Ah! Fa solo un po' male il petto. Sì, ma fammi togliere il casco.
A classic mountain low-side. Whether it was hidden gravel, uneven asphalt, or excessive lean angle, the tires completely washed out, slamming the bike into the rocks. Always stay cautious and scan the road surface on blind canyon sweeps. Carring way too much momentum into the sharp right-hander, the lead rider completely missed the apex and ran out of pavement. Taking on this famous sweeping turn, the rider carried a fraction too much speed and completely butchered the corner entry line. Cruising down this straight stretch, the rider ahead decided to show off, launching his sport bike onto the rear wheel. Practicing basic maneuvers during a training session, this student rider was instructed to execute a sharp turn on a quiet street.
Okay, turn your ignition off, Ian.
No, qua ci buttiamo qua.
A classic rear-end collision due to tailgating. The driver behind failed to maintain a safe following distance and slammed straight into the scooter's tail section.
Porto. A sudden left-turning car cutting across your lane can instantly turn a green light start into a devastating intersection crash.
Yeah, my gear got me. I just need help getting up. Need getting up.
Failing to maintain a proper following distance on a straight road can turn a smooth group ride into a catastrophic rear-end collision in a split second. Even at walking speeds, a minor slip on an intersection can instantly drop a heavy cruiser. Low speed, low side. He either encountered road debris or applied improper steering input, causing the front tire to lose traction immediately. Cutting a corner too tight can instantly pull you off the road and drop your sport bike straight into a freezing water ditch. The extreme corner cutting, clipping the curb, the bike lost balance immediately, launching the rider off and diving headlight first into a deep, muddy ditch. Losing your line on a twisty mountain road can instantly force you off the asphalt and into a high-speed ditch layout. A severe cornering error. The leading rider ran too wide on the curve, dropped his tires into the dirt shoulder, and triggered a massive cloud of dust as he fought for control. Tailgating in heavy highway traffic can cause a sudden rear-end collision and throw you straight into the next lane. While cruising with his group on a perfect day, this rider completely missed the braking zone his friends were entering. Pushing your wheelie past the balance point without covering the rear brake is a guaranteed recipe for a brutal 12 o'clock crash. Mastering the basic head check is the absolute closest thing you have to a lifesaver on two wheels. At nearly 80 miles per hour, one of the riders lost traction, slammed into the asphalt. Although some people nowadays tend to like things candy-coated and half-truth, these kinds of insightful comments are genuinely useful for the rider. While navigating this beautiful mountain highway, this rider took a wide entry line, completely missing the debris layer on the edge. You don't need to be speeding to get taken down by the ultimate hidden enemy of every sport bike. The breakdown? A classic zero-speed tip-over.
Splitting lanes in heavy city traffic can lead to a brutal rear-end crash if you miss a sudden traffic stop.
Severe gap control error and delayed reaction. Losing your front end on loose gravel will drop even the most capable adventure bike in a split second. Loose gravel washout. As he topped the small hill, the front tire caught a patch of deep gravel, losing all tracking instantly. A sudden low-side crash caused by fluid on the road. The front tire hit a fresh oil spill mid-corner, causing the bike to wash out completely before he could even react. Riding on the back of your buddy during a slow turn is a guaranteed way to cause a sudden rear-end pileup. Total following distance fail. The lead rider slowed down to make a smooth right turn, but the beginner behind him on the green dirt bike was completely distracted and hauled straight into him. City tram rails are the absolute ultimate silent killer for any two-wheeled rider. A classic parallel rail washout. He approached the slick steel track at a shallow angle, causing the front tire to instantly lose tracking and trigger a brutal low-side slide. Tailgating another rider in a torrential downpour is a guaranteed recipe for a high-speed chain reaction crash. Dropping your beautiful sport bike once is painful, but doing it twice in the exact same way is the ultimate rookie curse.
God damn it.
Pure zero-speed imbalance. These heavy sport bikes get incredibly top-heavy the second they lean past a certain angle. Cruising down a two-lane highway on a clear day, this rider had absolutely zero time to react to a sudden threat.
Hey, are you okay?
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
The driver panicked, crying out in shock immediately after the impact. While carving up this scenic two-lane road, this rider leaned into a sharp curve, but misjudged his apex entirely. Bad cornering entry. He came in with the wrong line, causing the bike to run wide and drop the tires right into the dirt shoulder. Leaning too deep into a roundabout can instantly cause a brutal low-side washout if there's any hidden grease on the road.
Oh no! Oh dude! He's keeping it! Oh shit! We gotta stop!
Riding in a group is all fun and games until a tiny loss of focus puts your cruiser straight into a ditch.
Oh dude! He's keeping it! Oh shit! We gotta stop! You guys okay? Everyone okay? Alright, hold on. Let's get these bikes up, guys. The oil will fucking leak on them.
Severe target fixation. He drifted onto the soft shoulder, panicked on the brakes, and caused an instant low side in the dirt.
It's not, it doesn't look like it's jammed or anything. I say we come
While closely following his buddy down a sweeping curve, this rider misjudged his cornering radius and entry line.
Yeah. Thank you, thank you.
Losing your rear tire on a blind mountain corner will turn a perfect ride into an instant low slide. While speeding through these beautiful mountain switchbacks, this rider felt fully confident until he hit an unseen killer.
Someone's here. Give me 1 sec. Sorry, phone. I was on a phone call. I have someone coming. I just slipped on this gravel here.
Yeah, you gotta watch that. I did that and ran off in the ditch with my
Loose gravel. He didn't see the sand on the apex, leading to an immediate loss of traction that trashed his bars and mirrors. But the funniest part? When a local stopped to help, he straight up refused to hand the rider his gloves, blaming COVID-19 protocols.
Anywhere, really.
Talk about social distancing at a crash scene.
Okay.
Clipping a curb while entering a turn can instantly destabilize your bike and throw you onto the hard asphalt. Bad cornering line and target fixation. He took a line that was way too tight, hitting the raised concrete curb, which washed out his balance instantly.
And then there's little car parks.
Fuck! While navigating a slick intersection in the rain, this rider panicked when an oncoming car started creeping out.
It's alright. Yeah, just fucking... Yeah, I've hit the front brake and it just locked. Ugh.
While navigating these sharp bends, this group of riders had no warning about the disaster unfolding just seconds ahead. Getting too greedy with the throttle on a corner exit will instantly snap your rear traction and cause a low slide. While speeding through this clear, tree-lined road, this rider felt confident until a sudden rear wheel spin caught him off guard. A split-second wildlife sprint can turn a high-speed highway cruise into a devastating crash instantly. While riding down this clear country road, this biker was smoothly accelerating, totally unaware of the immediate threat hiding in the trees. Coming around a blind mountain corner to find a cyclist riding dead center in your lane is a terrifying close call. Blind corner hazard. A cyclist was riding completely against traffic, leaving the rider with split-second reaction time to stand the bike up and swerve right. Entering a roundabout with total disregard for oncoming traffic is a surefire way to take out a rider. The van pulled out without checking for traffic already on the roundabout, leaving the rider with zero time to react.
Oh my god!
This is the unbelievable moment a sports bike tarannages a deer at high speed and somehow stays on two wheels.
Oh shit, a fucking deer! God damn! I did. I hit the fucking deer.
Pure luck and
is
throttle
fucked.
management. Instead of grabbing a handful of front brake, which would cause an instant front end washout, he braced for impact and rode through it.
Dude, that is crazy, dude. Dude, you're fucking one fall. Here, turn your electrical off.
While leaning into a tight curve on a clear day, this rider completely lost his entry line and drifted off course. Pushing the limits on a legendary mountain road can instantly result in a brutal low-side washout if your rear tire loses grip. Hit a patch of gravel or applied too much throttle mid-corner, causing the rear tire to step out instantly. The crash bars took the brunt of the slide, but the bike still suffered fairing damage.
Yeah, it looks like it.
A simple lane change in a motorcycle group can lead to a violent crash if riders fail to maintain a safe distance.
Passing your motorcycle test and dropping your brand new bike on the very first day is the ultimate rookie nightmare. Classic rookie mistake. Bad clutch control and too much lean angle at a slow speed, causing an instant low side washout, He ended up flat on his back, literally staring at the sky and rethinking his life choices. Jaywalking blindly through tight traffic lines is a guaranteed recipe for an unexpected collision.
You alright?
The pedestrian didn't look, and the rider had zero stopping distance, bumping straight into her at 20 miles per hour.